the Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens in the Western Cape, Cape Town, on the slopes of Table Mountain, the eastern side of the mountain. Wow, what an amazing patrimony, what an amazing natural heritage to inherit. The property here was a disused farm. I'm walking through the gardens now. The property was a disused farm that was purchased in 1895 for the princely sum of 9,000 pounds. Can you imagine? 9,000 pounds today is a lot of money for all of us. It is for me, I know that. But 9,000 pounds in 1895 by John Cecil Rhodes? Wow. On his passing, he left this property to the people of South Africa. And it's been a botanical garden ever since, with amazing different variety of plants, trees, and really just little micro environments. It's quite all right. I'm sure we all were like that at one stage. Just being himself. Yeah, so amazing micro environments. Little child running by and just having a great time here this morning. So excellent. Yeah, but it's amazing micro environments that you find here. Absolute stunningly beautiful. I hope the connection's good, the sound's good. I'm using my backup phone, which is an A22. The quality of the camera and the audio is not nearly as good as my S21 Ultra, which has been my standby and reliable source for broadcasting and recording videos now for going on 4 years. It's amazing how long that cell phone has lasted. But absolutely stunning here, folks. Just peaceful. It's nice to be here, away from the hideous, idiotic politics, the endless race hustling, the Karens. A lot of white males are really Karens in the Western Cape. I think Karens were invented in the Western Cape. It really must be the case. I mean, honestly, I've only ever been confronted by Karens in the Western Cape, and if you confront me, you really you're carrying a set of cojones there, because I'm not exactly a small or unimposing figure. Anyway, got confronted by a Karen today, but it was in a motor vehicle, so no hazards there. But welcome to 18 people currently here. Thank you for joining me. In a few minutes, what I'll do is I'll get up and I'll walk around and show you a little bit of this, and you can walk around with me for a tour if you like. I mean, let's get a few thumbs up or you know, comments, yes or no. I don't want to bore you and waste your time. I know your data is valuable, particularly for those here in South Africa. But I must say, this camera's doing much better than I anticipated. How's it going?
Good, mate.
Got people photo bombing me here. Sounds like Aussies, the way he's speaking there.
Canadian.
Oh, Canadian. Okay. Well, I didn't hear you say a boot. If you'd have said a boot, you'd have given yourself away.
Come on, Abe.
Hey, well, that'll work. All right. So we're going to get some of that maple syrup up there. Talk to the Québécois. Parce que le français, c'est très intéressant au Canada. A couple Canadians walking by there. I thought he said mates. That sounded like an Australian. People photo bombing. Yep. So, yep. Guided tour, please, says Pierre. I won't do it the whole way because I'll be shaking. I don't have a what do they call those bad boys? The things that keep it still. So it's just me walking. But I'll do my best just to give you a little bit of a tour here and a sense and a taste of Kirstenbosch. Folks, this is now they have extinction or dying off plant section, which is quite interesting. And actually, for once, I can actually pull some of these pictures up and show you, because here's my phone, and it's not. They have it called the Extinction Garden. I think that was the name of it. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, in fact, here's one back from the brink of extinction. This is an Erica. Apparently, they were just Erica's going to love that. Why is that not turning? My photo's not turning there for some reason. So usually it turns, and now my photos aren't turning. What's going on there? Anyway, something's going on with my phone here. All right, so anyway, yeah, so they call the Erica, and there were apparently only 8 plants left when they found them. Why are you not rotating? What's going on here? Okay, there we go. Maybe that'll, no, I don't want smart view television. I want this thing to rotate. There we go. All right, so automatically rotate. So these are Ericas. Is that the one? Yes. Yeah, that's the one. Apparently only 8 of these left in the world when they saved them. And they saved these plants when they found them. They brought them here, and now, because of this, they're no longer native in the wild, but they saved them, and these plants are now all over the planet. People put them in their gardens around the world, and so congratulations, success story, saving one plant species from going extinct. The Fynbos, which is located in this part of the Western Cape, going here eastwards towards Franschhoek, up into the mountains and such, contains a variety of tens of thousands of different plant species, many of which people know very little about, even all these centuries later. This is an amazing heritage that Cecil John Rhodes, I said John Cecil, Cecil John Rhodes left for the people of South Africa, and quite frankly for the people of the world. And thank you for that. Rhodes has a terrible reputation courtesy of race hustlers, and quite frankly, he wasn't the nicest of people, and he did some things that were probably a bit underhanded, so I understand why people are upset with him. But honestly, many of the things he did, leaving his fortune behind for many things, establishment of university, also these botanical gardens and many other things, So on balance, you'd have to say that he did some good things for people, although there will be some detractors. But this is an amazing place, folks. I'm sure you know what that is. Adidas are letting us know of their presence here, but got lovely streams and creeks running down from the mountains, water coming down from Table Mountain. And it's really cool here. It's a pleasant environment. Of course, me for a Viking, it's my kind of temperature here. I almost should be in shorts here, but I am wearing trousers today to save you from my sexy legs when I get walking around. But look at that, we have 43 people left. I guess you didn't want to hear this, but this morning we are trying to show a little something of the good side of South Africa, the amazing things that you can see. A lot of tourists here walking around the gardens, people enjoying it, plus some joggers. What an amazing place to do some exercise. First off, it's all uphill, so good luck with that. You have to be physically fit for that. But yeah, trying to show some of the good side, not talk about the bad stuff. I know a lot of people are going to ask me about what's going on with many things. I saw a text this morning that said that Ronaldo had been suspended by the Democratic Alliance. I don't know if that's verified or not. I'm not surprised based on the edited video that was sent out to intentionally make him look bad. It puts him in a very bad spot, and we don't know what's going to happen there, but we're not going to speculate today. I'm going to take you on a tour of the gardens. So let me go ahead and get my kit back on and stand up here. And then we will take you around. Whoops, my belly got shown there. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to frighten anybody. Don't want to give you a fright. Put this back in my pocket. Hopefully the signal will stay strong as we wander around. But this place is pretty big. Let me just give you a quick gander at the map here of all the stuff you can see here at Kirstenbosch. So, I mean, this is quite a big map there. So, there you go. And I have only explored from the visitor center here up through about here. Still got quite a ways to go up to the top there. Anyway, so good morning, folks.
Hello, hello.
And how are you?
Nice day to be out.
It's a gorgeous day to be out.
Yes. Are you going far?
What's that?
Are you going far?
I don't know. Maybe when I was 22. I don't know about today. Now I'll be embarrassed. The kids are going to keep ahead. I have to keep up with them. What about you guys? You going to the top and all the way around?
Oh, just going to the top of the gardens.
Just the gardens.
Okay. Excellent. Well, enjoy your walk.
We will do.
Bless you and have a lovely day.
Run for them.
Yeah, run for them, yeah. Cheers. All right, folks, we're going to give you a little bit of tour here. Let me go ahead and reverse the camera. All right, now I'll try my best to handle this, but I don't have a stabilizer. So I'll come down here to the water, and hopefully my connection will stay live. If not, I'll have to rush back up before it disconnects. So here we go as we come down here. There's a nice little pool here. Lovely people here. Everybody's polite and friendly. Just out trying to make the most of their morning. This is beautiful. How lovely is that? Yes, Dave, I do try to make sure that I use South African vernacular to relate to South Africans. And I do the same with Canadians. I do the same with Americans on a regional basis. When in part of the country where they say Coke, I say Coke. In the part of the country where they say pop, I tend to say pop. And in the part of the country where they say soda, I tend to say soda. In the Midwest, particularly in Ohio, when I don't understand somebody, I say please, because of the German heritage of folks in that area, which leads them to say please, which means, of course, comes from bitte in German. Isn't that a stunning view? Ladies and gentlemen, whatever's going on politically and economically in South Africa, you've got to appreciate its natural heritage. This is absolutely stunning, is it not? I mean, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And hopefully a new day will be dawning here in South Africa. I'm not going to go as far as to say that, but that's incredible. I've got to pull my other phone out and get a quick photograph while you get a chance to soak it in there. I don't think I'll catch up with that elderly couple and their grandkids. Those kids were moving at a pretty good pace. So let me just go ahead. Whoops, there goes the camera's crooked there. Got to pay attention. Okay, all right. Got the other phone out. Got my photographs. Cool beans. All right. Now I can close that and we can continue on. Sorry about if I moved the camera a little too much there. Don't want to give anybody vertigo. Thank you to 38 people sticking with us here. Let's see what we find out as we walk through the garden. Stunning here, folks. Absolutely beautiful. Right back across the creek now. All All right, as we head back out this direction, a little brighter out here. There's a lot of open space here in the Botanical Gardens. Some of the groundskeepers were busy ripping weeds out. It's interesting because a lot of these plants, most of us consider to be weeds, but they're actually quite beneficial. Trying to protect the plants from others taking their nutrients in their water. Occasionally I'll be able to see a chat comment because I swing around. But if I go up this hill, you're going to hear me breathing heavy. Not because I'm out of shape, but because I have lung damage from combat. So 47 people currently here. Thanks for tuning in, folks. You're watching live touring of the Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens in Cape Town. I'll do my best to hold it still. I don't have a gimbal. That's the problem. Well, also, when you're talking about Ronaldo, the video is edited. It's not accurate. It doesn't genuinely portray what was happening there. And as far as the court, a legitimate court would not convict him of anything because it was edited and he was making an example. He wasn't calling people names. He was saying that people can say things like this and get away with it. But if he said it, he'd go to jail. Directed to somebody else. But anyway, let's enjoy the gardens and let's not talk about that. Whew. You gotta want to do this. Here's another peaceful spot. Ooh, owls. Didn't know there were owls here. Bringing South Africa to the world. At least I'm trying to. I need to get my gimbal back out. All right, this looks a little too much like mountain climbing. I'm not in the mood to climb mountains today. What's this? Oh, they're encouraging owls to breed here, okay. Yes, Eric, it'd be great if you could walk. Here it'd be amazing. But whew, it's even a tough one for people who are fit and fully capable. All right, I'm gonna go back down because I'm not climbing this mountain. Not today. I'll put shorts on and climb trousers. Again, my gimbal that I bought didn't work very well, so this is just me trying to hold it. Apologize. Not trying to give anybody vertigo. But isn't it nice to have a stream that we just enjoy nature and its beauty and life for what it is instead of all the garbage that intrudes into our lives every day? All right, now there'll be some more plants coming up. We're in kind of an open area here. Once we get past this, let me go ahead and reverse it so I don't put those people on camera because they haven't volunteered to be on camera, so I'll just keep myself on camera. Morning.
Morning.
How's it going?
Hey.
How's it going? Hello.
Hello.
All right, now I'll turn it around so the folks are out of the way. Ooh, look at that bird. See that bird in the tree right there? Little tiny bird. Eating at the flowers. There he is. Now there's the view out across towards Stellenbosch. Out that way, you can see the mountains on the other side of the plain. All that polluted air. Oof. Well, lost my signal there. Sorry about that, folks. See if it keeps on. I had a feeling we might lose the signal up here. These are ericas. The Erica Garden. Wow. Must be nice to have plants named after you. Hey, Erica? How cool is that? Now these plants have a fragrance to them. Ooh, they have a strong fragrance. I wish I could let you smell them. I can't do that on a broadcast, unfortunately. But they smell, not badly, but they have a strong smell to them. You can see this goes on for quite a ways. Don't know if I'm really up for climbing all the way up this hill today. Check out some of these over here. Ericas and Fenbos from the Langeberg region are located here. I'm not sure which ones are the Ericas because they look different everywhere I go. It must just be a category broadcast. I lost my signal there. Sorry about that, folks. Must be the extreme range of the mobile tower. So I'm going to head back this way so we don't lose it again. Sorry. Did we lose some folks? We did. Sorry about that. There's Table Mountain there, the east side of Table Mountain. As we go back down, I don't want to lose the signal this time. I can take you back towards extinction stuff. But yeah, signal must be at the extreme range of where that signal reached. Also, might be about time for my data to expire because it's 30 days, but that shouldn't be yet. It's the 28th. I should still have enough days left. Get 30 days for the data. But thanks to 46 people currently here, and for the handful of people who hit the like button as we walk through the Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens. Quite a lovely heritage for the South African people and for the world, left by Cecil John Rhodes, the guy they love to demonize. And to be fair, with good reason in some cases. But anyway, the empire builder, Cecil John Rhodes. What a life. What a heritage. Anyway, this is where some of you joined me from the very beginning, about down where those trees are, right down there. That's where we started. We'll go back. Looks like the signal will be stronger down here. Again, I'm hearing it a lot of complaints. People are going to moan, oh, your video's all over the place, you're bouncing around, it's too noisy. Well, I apologize for that. And anybody that's not happy doesn't have to watch it. But when we get down here, get to the restaurant, if it's quiet, I'll try to do another stream and just discuss this and talk about some other things. But for now, let's enjoy the ride, so to speak, back down the mountain as we go through here. I was surprised that down here I actually had a signal. Try MTN SIM for data. I have MTN and I have Vodacom. I can't switch in the middle of the stream, and I think I'm on MTN right now, actually. This is where we started the stream, right here. Oh, there's a little, what are those hens called? See them over there? See that bird? Oh, just take a dump right there. Well, thank you for that. I'll try not to step in it. That bird took a little dump right there. Oh, it keeps cutting out. Got that, folks. There he is. Looks like a female guinea fowl. That's what it looks like to me. But the horns are not there. I don't know what that bird is, but I can't remember. I'm sure somebody knows. See all the different types of vegetation. Really cool here. That's the part I haven't walked yet. But can you imagine, 1895? What's that, 129 years ago? Cecil John Rhodes bought this disused farm for 9,000 pounds. That's how valuable land was back then, 9,000 pounds. Can you imagine that? That's insane. What is 9,000 pounds in 2024? Oof. Worth a lot more than that. Can you imagine what the heck it's worth? It's crazy. You know, a lot of these benches are dedicated to people. This bench is dedicated to Greg Sinclair Forbes and Molly Evelyn Noah Forbes, a couple. Died 92 and 95. Must have been patrons or people who that used the place a lot. And here we go for some more plants. Let's see what we've got here. More of the ericas and the fenbos. And there you go. Oh, look at that walk. I'm not going up there. That's a little too much climbing for today. You can go this way and go back down. Let's try this and see if we lose the signal. If we lose the signal, I'll come back. Yeah, I think I'm on the MTN data right now. They gave me like 100 gigs. They always do that because it never gets used. So they act like they're being generous, which is kind of them. But you buy it when you come in the country. Like, here, we'll give you all this extra data for free. But who could use it? I think the most I've ever used is about 40 or 50 gigabytes on a trip, which is a lot, mind you. Oh, this is stunning. Look at this. Whew. That is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's very clean, well kept. Well, they charge South Africans 100 Rand. They charge foreigners 230. Yeah, they see us coming. Let me sit down and chat with you guys for a couple minutes. This one's in memory of Flack, 1986. Died. I guess didn't have a birth. Whoa, jeez. Sorry. The seat was a bit lower than I realized when I sat down there. Whew. Anyway. So thanks for being with me so far. We'll go a little bit further for those who want to hang around. As we're here at the Kirstenbosch Botanical Garden. Here's a good shot from this angle. We'll take a picture of this. This tree is incredible. This is, what the heck is that? Galaxy wearable. I don't want that. I don't have a Galaxy wearable. Anyway. No doubt we'll get the currents to come on the stream and complain that I'm bouncing around, and get a better microphone. Why don't you have a gimbal? Yada, yada, yada. This is raw footage, man. Raw and live. You get it. That's what you get. So, anyway. But people just sometimes want to complain about everything. Get a lot of that. So, you can't please everybody. The temperature, I don't know, must be about 15 or 16 degrees walking around here in the Botanical Gardens. I'm very comfortable, although this jacket's a bit warm. My bush jacket here, which is where I keep all my crap so I can walk around, but I mean, it's really nice. He stole our minerals. What? I didn't steal any minerals. What are you talking about? The vanilla milkshake for the walk. Yeah. Oh, you guys want a vanilla milkshake. I'd like a raspberry milkshake. I've never had a raspberry milkshake. It just sounds really tasty. Love raspberries. Boy. Been an eventful morning. I had a meeting this morning with a friend retired from the SANDF and an admiral, and a noted journalist. And then from there, I went to the Rhodes Memorial further up on the hill, further down here on the edge of Table Mountain on the eastern side. And then came back here to Kirstenbosch. I've reached out to a few people for events today, but I do have an interview. A U.S. newspaper will be interviewing me at 4:15 local, so I'll need to be where I'm going to go. I'll probably go to the Reformation Society, so I'm there at 4:15 local. And then I will, after that, I will be speaking there in the evening. So yeah, so that should be interesting. Anyway, but incredibly peaceful here, folks. Lovely. Some more folks coming along right now. Once they're gone, I'll turn the camera around and let you look at things, but they seem to be enjoying the plants. I think one of them knows what he's doing. He's doing kind of a guided tour here. But there's some pretty incredible stuff here. This one here looks like a razor blades. The way I don't know what it's called. I'll show you that in just a moment. Actually, they're leaving now, so let me go ahead and show you that. Sorry. I have to do this with two-handed, a little ham-fisted. So they're leaving, so let me show you this plant right here. This thing is really wild looking. Check out those leaves. That is pretty cool, huh? I mean, it looks like razor blades or something. That is wild. That is a Encephalartos latifrons, Albany cycade. All right, look at the big root there, the big bulb-like thing at the bottom. That's pretty wild. That's an incredible plant. Yep, okay, well, Sedgefield knows his botany. I said it's a cycade. It is a cycade. Yep. Stunning, isn't it? This is just, I mean, gosh, this is awesome. All the times I've been to Cape Town, I've never come here. So cool. Oh, you need a permit to have those. Okay, well, I'm sure they have a permit. It's Botanical Garden. I don't think they're just growing them crazy. They look painful if you touch them. Just saying. Don't know what they are. Well, now we're talking about dinosaurs. You know, not a lot of dinosaurs have been discovered in Africa, but then not a lot have been looked for. People look for them all over Wyoming, South Dakota. Not so much in Africa. There was a recent discovery of one in Zimbabwe, if I'm not mistaken. Woods cycade, the last of its kind. Only one clump ever found. Wow. Only one clump of wood cycade has ever been found. John Medley Wood, who died in 1950, found this clump of 4 trunks in 1895 on a steep south-facing slope of the fringes of the Ngoye Forest in KZN. He found that the Natal Herbarium was curated of the Durban Botanical Gardens. In 1903, Wood sent his deputy James Wiley to fetch some of the smaller offshoots, and 3 of them were grown at the Durban Botanical Gardens. 1907 expedition, he collected 2 larger trunks, both of which are still alive and well, growing in the old conservatory terrace of the Durban Botanical Gardens. Wow. It's been extinct in the wild since 1916. Wow. By 1912, there was only one 3-meter tree left. And there it is. Wow. That's it. They were thought to be extinct. Huh. If they had not collected and cultivated specimens, it would be extinct. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. So we still have this tree alive today. It's amazing. You see it's behind a fence there, protected. That's pretty wild. All right, we're going to go down now, back this direction towards the boomslang. And it's funny, there actually is a word called boomslang in that that movie with Brad Pitt where he's in Tokyo on the train. They talk about the boomslang snake. It's kind of funny. It actually is a boomslang plant. All right, working way back down here. You can see where I just walked around there. Different terraces running through here, different levels. Mountains up there. All right. So how we doing? We still got people with us? Still got 50 people. Thank you for hanging around, guys. All right, I'll try to keep it as even as I can with my left hand, which isn't tired. The other hand's tired. It's amazing how many species are probably wiped out by people who don't even know it was the last of its kind. This is kind of cool. You can walk down here in the water. They must regulate it so that the stones don't get overflowed. Check this out. This is cool. I'm glad I turned. I didn't even know this was here. All right, let's head back. Good use of stones, I'd say. Can walk through here with dry feet. hope you're all enjoying this. As you can see, I did my best to try to bring something cool and nice and lovely and good news stories. This is a really good news story for South Africa, protecting this natural heritage. What's this naughty looking tree? This is a real yellow wood. Kind of naughty looking. Look at that. Looks like something out of Middle Earth. It really does look like something out of Middle Earth. Wow. Got to get a picture of that. Let's get a sorry, folks. I was turning. Looks like something right out of Middle Earth. Yeah, this could be the stage for Lord of the Rings. I wonder where Sauron will be at. Okay, now we're on a little bit even terrain here, walking on the grass. Might be a little bit easier for me to keep it going straight. All kinds of folks out here, white folks, black folks, Indian folks. There's a super chat from Nicholas for 70 Rand. Thank you so much for that. Gave it a like. Thank you for the super chat, Nick. Sorry we missed you with the meet and greet. I hope you're feeling better. There's a little cut through here. See, there's plants everywhere. These aren't just random trees and plants. They're put here on purpose. The Natal Plain. I wouldn't know that. Botany is interesting, but not exactly a subject matter expert on it. So, anyway, got a big open field here as we go past a lot of these plants. Something's been digging up the soil here. Now the question is a fork in the road. Do I go through there, or do I stick with this? I think I'm going to go through there. Let me see. I think I'm going to go through here and take a look. Unless that's where I came up, then I won't. But I have to take a look and see. Is that where I came up, or did I come up higher? No, that is where I came through. So we're not going to go back that way. We're going to go this way. All right. I wasn't sure because the angle, but it was where I came through. Look at that big tree. Oh my goodness. Man, that's like the tree of life right there. I think it's huge. It's got a label on it at the bottom there. Give me a second here. Sorry, folks. I want to get the whole tree in. I can. There you go. Got it. Taking it with my other camera. All right. Wow, that's huge. This is a big tree. Boy, having a tree fort up there would be something. Oh, they're feeding the birds. They're feeding the birds. Another super chat. Who's that from? Oh, George Steinberg. 140 Rand. Bye bye, donkey. Yeah, boy. I think 140 and 70 Rand. Notwithstanding the YouTube deduction in my tax man. That they charged me $230 to get in, so I'm just a few rands still short of my entrance fee. Oh, the signal here is spotty. Can only be their consumer at work. But thanks for being patient and sticking with me. Sorry, okay, distracted there. Not the best job on my part. Judge just got Malema to admit he's saying guerrilla fighter when firing gun. Oh, I hope he does go down for it. Wouldn't that be ironic? When they go after Ronaldo, they get Juju too. That would be nice to see him go down in flames. Man is a propagandist who misuses speech for political gain. Look at these wild looking things. That's pretty interesting. Of course, it's winter time, so not a lot of things flowering, right? Although some do flower. Oh, check out this part. This is pretty cool. Aloe ferox, the bitter aloe. Well, I'm familiar with aloe vera, not so much aloe ferox. All right, we'll go this way. Okay.
So, yeah, what's that third rule.
Rule of thirds.
Yeah.
So when you put it into a composition,
Uh-huh.
split it in your mind. You can actually put a grid on there.
Oh.
And do it on the grid, and then you
Excuse
put
me.
it.
Thank you.
Then you put it into the intersections of the grid. And
All right, so I didn't disturb them.
third on the left, the third
Look
on
at
the
these.
right,
These are gorgeous.
the third on the right, on the bottom. Or you just rank it, depending on what the subject.
Now I want to get down here and show you guys this boomslang. It's pretty cool. It's trees that are arched over, and it's a walkway up the hill. But this is stunning here. It's like being in the fun bus, isn't it? Lots of groundskeepers here. No wonder they charge so much. A kranz aloe. This is an ornamental. I'm going to swing the camera back around. You can see Table Mountain on this side again. Trying to give you vertigo. There you go. Went back to the grass again. Grass is lovely and quiet to walk on, peaceful. Really do need a gimbal for things like this. As you can see, as we walk through, all kinds of people are here. I'd look at this and go, weeds, 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 but they're not. They're planted for a reason. I'm almost back down the part where I started. I'll be able to show you the boomslang walkway, which is pretty cool. And we'll probably wrap it up after that. I'll find a spot to sit down and say hello and look at your chat. Now, I only covered a portion of the Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens. There's so much more. Here they're planting annuals. So Henry Harold Welch Pearson was professor of botany at the South African College from 1903 to 1916. He saw the beauty, interest, and value of the native flora of South Africa and the lack of work being done upon it, and launched the project to create a national botanical garden in South Africa. While searching for a suitable site, Neville Plains, the young gardener and botanist, suggested he consider a neglected farm called Kirstenbosch. On February 10th, 1911, they drove up in a Cape cart. Pearson alighted to the entrance just behind me, and looking towards the mountain exclaimed, "This is the place." The beauty of Kirstenbosch was supported by its good soil, constant water supply, and diverse habitats, and it was owned by the government. In May 1913, government set aside Kirstenbosch for the garden on condition that the Botanical Society be formed to augment its funding. On July 1st, 1913, Kirstenbosch was handed over to the Board of Trustees, and Kirstenbosch National Botanic Garden was born. Wow. This was from a neglected farm and a ruined farmstead with a few rustic cottages on it. And that's how it looked in 1913. Wow. Wow. So Nelson Mandela came here in 96, I believe it was. They put a little bronze of Madiba there and made a plaque to commemorate his visit in August 21st, 1996, when he was here. So there's a wild pepper tree. Got a hilo flying overhead. It's a wild pepper. You can't harvest peppers from that. All right, I'm going to show you the booms long. It's almost here. And then I'll try to find a spot to sit down and chat with you for a couple of minutes. Here we go. The Boomslong Tree Canopy Walkway. That's what this is called. Check it out. Look at that, folks. Woo! Who wants to walk up that? Isn't that cool? Camphor Avenue. Camphorland. Pretty cool, huh? Alrighty, folks. I don't know what your thoughts are on this. If you liked it, if you enjoyed it, I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed traveling with me up here. Let me try to find a spot where I can sit down, maybe over here, and just chat with you and look at a few comments in the chat. And if I can address them, I will. I think most of you are just commenting on how beautiful it is. Now, I used a water fountain at the other spot to prop the camera up. I don't know if I have that kind of fortune here. I'll try. Now, there are some petrified trees around here. Yeah, I'm going to have to hold it. There's nowhere for me. This was named after Ludwig and Anneliese Schwabe. More patrons, I guess, of this place. Anyway, yeah, so let me see what the chat says. Judge just got my name, okay. Probably using, rated one of the 7 most magnificent botanical gardens in the world. I didn't know that, but I could see why. Okay. Attract, what's this? Okay. Skeleton Gorge. Winter solstice today. Nice weather considering you're in the shortest day of the year. Really? It's the shortest day of the year? Wow. It's that silence being in nature. It is nice. Thanks for the super chats. Yeah, it's just somebody said the 21st winter solstice. I don't know when it is. Julius finished testifying. Now heads of argument question. Now will Malema kneel or bend or pick up the soap? He won't go to jail. No, he'll just be fined. Okay, losing yourself in the gardens. Let's get South African citizenship. Teaches young Africans how to strategies. We need your expertise. Well, thank you for that, Prince. Started fishing. Okay. All right, what else? Summer starts in the Northern Hemisphere. Yep. We have winter solstice. Okay. All right. Hope it's a liquid soap for Juju. Anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm going to go ahead. Well, I can relax. Okay, I thought I was going to have to hang up. My arm is getting tired there. So I'm going to give up here and hang this thing up. Thanks a lot. Be sure to hit the like button. I hope you enjoyed this tour. I apologize for the lack of stability. I don't have a gimbal with me. I hope you enjoyed it. The solitude was nice. Walking around, saying hi to some of the people traveling through the Botanical Gardens was nice too, and the variety of species and just amazing stuff here. Anyway, thanks, folks. I'll catch you later. I'll give you an update. I'll be at Rondebosch tonight at the Reformation Society, where I'll be speaking about the elections here in South Africa and America's elections in November. So you can catch me. I don't know if we probably won't live stream that, but I'll probably record some of it and then update you later on. Lots still going on. Don't forget, Saturday I fly back up to Gauteng so I can be there for the Bulls' final in the URC Championship game. Can't miss that. And I'm back down on Sunday to the Western Cape, and I fly out on Tuesday. So sadly, my time in South Africa is coming to an end. And yeah, but we're at the tail end of this very epic journey once again. Thank you all so much. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done it already. Thank you, and have a lovely day. And cheers. And you guys will figure out what day winter solstice is. Let me know. Because there seems to be some debate about when winter solstice is. Cheers, everybody. God bless. Don't take any wood nickels. And remember, the internet is forever. Don't forget that. Cheers.